creating a style specification or style. So to do that, we go into PDM, click on Create Style Spec and Prototype. We start off, every time we create a new style, we use an existing style as a base. So I'm going to call up style base. There we go. We have two style bases, base and base 2. Base 2 is just a copy, so I'm going to work with base. So I click on a 0, that calls in the style base. And now, before I do or touch anything, what I first need to do is I need to go to prototype and do copy prototype and give it a new number. So say, for example, the one I'm working on right now is called the T Caro. Okay, so I'll give it the new name. I do create style and scroll down and I copy the color to TBD. When that's all good, I hit on checkbox here and you'll see now I'm working with the prototype spec T Caro. Now I can go in and make my changes. What I do now is I start off by attaching the picture to the style. So I'll go to prototype picture. Okay, I click on picture and click on the white paper. Now I click on browse to find the picture on my desktop, and in my case the picture is on my desktop, or it could be in your document folder, etc. You select the picture you want to use as the main picture for the style. Click on open and it updates it. I click on save and my picture now is attached to that style. Then I click back on spec. These are the tabs on the top and brings me back here where I can continue working and stuff. If I need to go back to the header where the description of the prototype is, in case I need to change something there, I position my cursor over prototype, okay, and I can click on edit and it brings me back the prototype header page. Here I can give it a longer description. Okay, and product class, this one is not a top, it actually happens to be a dress. I can select it and all the rest is all good. I can leave it as is. Checkbox, again, checkbox is used to accept what you've just done. Okay, now let's go back to the spec and that brings us here. So this is good. So next thing I would want to do is type in the sewing instruction. So I'll just click on the word sewing instruction here and type in, these are the sewing instructions, INSTR, LENGTH, 112 inch. Okay, and then when I'm done, I click on save by hitting the checkbox again, and the instructions appear underneath. If I made a mistake with the instructions, for example, I need to change it, I just click back on sewing instructions and I can type in what I need to correct. Okay. And spec, again, just to refresh it. Okay. So I can continue. The next thing I've done once I've typed in my instructions is I need to plug in the estimate. So to plug in the estimate for this one only has a self fabric. There's no combo or combo 2. So I see the line for self and the color is 999. We haven't determined the color yet. So I'm just going to click on TBD and that opens up this window. In this window here, I can type in the estimate at 1.2. Okay, and checkbox to accept. Okay, the estimate now is revised at 1.2. The next step would be to attach a grading to this style. So to do that, I click on grading on the top. Click on new, grid sequence 1. There's only one grid sequence. And you can type a note here, dress, for example, which is what I'm working on. Comments if required. Then I just choose the fit category. In this case, I'm going to choose body and hit the checkbox. Okay, so now the base measurement is medium, so I will type in my base measurement and then it will calculate the additional points of measures. For example, if I type in base measurement of 5 for the chest below arm and I hit the tab key, it calculates 3 for size small, 7 for large, and 9 for extra large. If I need to manually override a specific measurement that this isn't calculated, so that I can just click on the manual override and I can type in exactly what I want. 2.5, 3.2, leave that at 5, 7.1, and 9.1. Okay. Then when I'm done, I hit the checkbox. If there's a point of measure I do not want, okay, I can easily click on the delete key here, and then I can checkbox here, and then we'll delete the line. Okay. So let's click back on spec, and at this point I would continue typing in. For example, if there was fusing, then I would click on the fusing here and type in exactly what the fusing is. Okay, and when I'm done, I go on to print, and I click on the print, and it will print the trim sheet. I think there's a couple of different versions. You can try and see which one is best applicable. And it's print Acrobat. Selecting portrait or landscape. And we have our copy to print it out. Depending on what you ask for, your printout will be according. By selecting the options. For example, do I want to see grading, the component, the sketch, colorways, and so on. Okay, that's it for creating a prototype.